I've made a 911 call to my new fabricator here. Ain't that right, Mike? Mike, show us your new calculator you brought today. Shoot.
I got the Barbie one.
I thought you were so smart that you don't even need calculators. I thought you just do all that shit in your head.
I can just do 4 plus 4.
That's about it.
That equals 16. So.
Well, okay. So anyways, you're pretty good at fabricating. You said not to call you a welder because that means if somebody calls themselves a welder, what'd you say?
Yeah, window lickers.
You window lickers, right? But if they call themselves a fabricator, they're like you.
Well,
they know what they're doing.
They might know a thing or two.
Yeah. So anyways, this radiator, rear mount radiator deal, I had my brother weld on some bungs like a few months ago, and I finally got to put water in a couple days ago, and we had a little pinhole leak down here, and he tried to fix it, and yeah, it was difficult because he tried to do it on the truck, and he was trying to do it while it was leaking, and he ended up making it just a little bit worse. So that's when I called you in, calling the big guns. But I figured we'd take this out, get it on the bench so you're not working on it under my truck. Actually see what's going on. So
yep, it'll be a little easier to work on and make sure we don't have to do this again.
Yeah, and also I waited for you to get here because I worry the thing's heavy, and if I drop it, I'm gonna make more cracks, and I'll be very sad. So anyways, let's get to work. Oh, it's peed on me.
Working on my Blazer, when I first got the thing, I had a buddy come over and help me get transmission out. This motherfucker, he's not quite fat, but he's pretty husky. Mm-hmm. He got stuck in between the frame rail and the ground.
It sounds like some shit that would happen to me.
I don't know what made me think of that.
Was he like gonna die?
No, he just got stuck.
How'd you get him out? You have to jack it up higher?
No, he had to slid it backwards a little bit, or forward. The nose was a little higher than the ass.
Goes.
You forgot a line.
I did?
This one.
Oh, the transmission lines, I forgot.
Is there fluid in it?
Yeah.
Oh, you were, so. Yeah,
this is why I didn't want to take it out.
Well, I better not. Oh, fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no.
You're going to have to give me a sweater after this shit.
Give you a hat, a hoodie.
Well, this one's your fault here.
Yeah.
You get my back soaked. So, hang on, you got a vacuum line or something, a wire to the fuel, to your water pump.
Okay. Just their spade connectors have been full, I'm gonna unplug.
Well, let me get out of this.
Yeah, let me.
Out of the swimming pool. Now, typically, like if I'm gonna whack that off, I'd use a Sawzall. Mm-hmm. But something like this is so many different variables that we can slice into.
We're learning tips with Mike today. Today is the day I found out there's specific cutoff wheels for aluminum, because the one he was using was just for steel and stainless steel, and when you try to cut aluminum with that, it gums up.
Check this out.
I'm checking it out.
So, as long as I've been doing this, I don't think there's a directional way for this to go on. Even though you got a steel ring on one side but not the other. Mm-hmm. I always put the steel ring up. So that way when you're spinning your lock nut on, or your nut, it's sliding against that steel ring rather than the cutoff wheel itself.
I think everybody does that, Mike.
I don't know, I'm just saying. I've seen some hillbilly stuff.
I ain't never seen nobody put a death wheel on backwards.
Oh, I have. Because I've done it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a you. Maybe it's a you thing. Is that how you know all these tips? Because you messed up all this stuff?
All the time.
Is that why you're so smart? Trial by error?
No.
Whatever you want to call it. So we didn't explain. So God loved my brother. He did a good job welding all the fittings on this thing, all the mounting tabs. Did a wonderful job. Even Mike, the professional, says he did a good job.
Yep.
We mounted this cap on here, and we had a pinhole somewhere, just barely dribbling. He tried to fix it while it was on the truck, made things a little worse, got frustrated, and you know that's kind of what happens sometimes, especially with aluminum. You get frustrated and start.
Yep. Sometimes you just gotta walk away, come back to it.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I get scared to weld aluminum. But anyways, now we got a pinhole here, and Mike says the best way to take care of this, to not chase our tail and end up welding rings around this thing and going around and around and around, to just cut this thing off and start fresh. So.
Yep. So we're just gonna get rid of this little riser here. We're gonna get it back down flush with the tank, then we're just gonna throw a cap on.
Sweet.
We're gonna weld that hole up, grind that down just a little bit, and then put the plate over top.
Okay. Death wheel time.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
What do you call them?
Death wheels.
Around here we call them death wheels.
Death wheels.
Yeah.
Slicing blades.
I don't call them that.
You can call them whatever you want. Business card. Yeah, there.
Look at that.
Okay, now we gotta get rid of all that shit.
Yep.
See? I'm gonna take a look at it real quick.
Wow, look at that. They never happened.
No, I'm not done yet. Okay.
What we got now?
Well, we got it all cleaned up for the most part. Now we're going to hit it with the stainless brush. And when you do this, you want to use a clean one. That way you're not embedding the aluminum with
Contamination.
Yes, there you go. You got big words today.
Well, I'll do the big words. You do the
Yeah.
You do the welding stuff.
Yeah. But anyways, you want to use the stainless because it's actually a little bit more of abrasive to aluminum, and we're using it to clean it. If you use brass or something like that, brass is softer than aluminum. So you want it to scratch it to get all the contamination out of it. And I always try to make like hashes. That way you're getting it in both directions. About 2.5. 2 3/8 by 2.5. That's what we need about fabricators and stuff.
Only the finest scrap for Mike.
Oh, fuck, that's gross.
Mike, we ain't got time for crooked. Just fucking cut it. Cut that thing.
How about you step over there for a few minutes? There's that blue fuzz that you're talking.
Yeah, see?
But I hit some.
Them rags suck.
I hit some of that meat grinder right there. I'll get you.
You know what I think we did? I think we used this piece for the last piece. I tell you what, I think we hole sawed that old piece that was on there that we just cut off. And that's why there's the divot was welded in the middle too.
Probably.
Fucking put it on your head, save your head square.
Don't put it on you, by God, it'll be off.
This guy can't measure anything straight, and he's trying to prove to me that my carpentry square isn't straight. I don't. Maybe it's just because the piece. This isn't a straight line. That's why it looks off.
No, I made a straight line.
No, I'm talking about this edge.
Go stand over there.
You're raging for no reason.
Go stand over
Making everybody rage quit tonight.
Now we're gonna mar the piece out. What is this shit?
That's real nice, huh?
First off, you're using a carpentry square to build race cars. And your vise isn't even bolted down. You go around. You'll knock it down.
Still want to work here.
We'll
Dude,
get you to.
look, I installed that. That was my workbench. I bought that. And I installed it, and there was no problems. And I bring it here. I tell you what, we go through a vise a week around here. I don't understand. And look how this one's installed. And somehow this one isn't broken.
Yeah, but that one's missing nuts.
You're missing nuts.
Yeah, I am.
It'll be all right. Just cut it. It'll be fine.
That's all right.
We got shit to do, bud. I ain't trying to mess up your schedule anymore than I already have. What's the problem?
I said you didn't tell me we had a bandsaw.
Yeah, good luck using that motherfucker.
What's wrong? You used it once and that's broken.
Like, I just don't like them. I just don't. Look at this.
Fine, we'll use the color for that.
No, we can use it if you want to try and die. With your, it used to be a zip tied deal. You zip tie that.
Is the switchback?
It should be. So you want to use that or no?
No, we'll use it. It's already set up. You're there lipping about the thing.
I ain't lipping. You want to tell me how you dropped your tape measure in the toilet?
I already told you. I was measuring the turd. No, I stood up too fast and fell in my pants.
You had to take apart the whole toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking get your tape measure out of the toilet after you just fucking.
I had to shit. And out of curiosity, I opened up the tape measure and just a bunch of fecal matter fell out.
Oh no! Did you just throw it away?
I did throw it away.
You did? Okay. That's not. You're not using the same poop tape measure you got.
I thought about it, but
You're going death wheel this.
no, I was getting stuff.
I don't know. I should probably leave you alone. You ain't getting anything done. See, what's this like? Usually you come here and talk my ear off, and I can't get anything done. Now I'm talking your ear off, and you can't get anything done.
That's it.
You know who I went to high school with? Miller Helmet.
Never had it. That's supposed to be good.
He dated Holly Harness.
Holly Harness. What am I missing? I don't understand. I don't understand what these jokes are. Oh, she's dirty. So, see how it's like brown and looks burnt?
Yeah.
Usually that's dirt.
Do we need to wipe it off a little more?
No, I'm about to show you something. So I'm not going to use it. Now, we're going to put that there. So, I'm not going to get it super hot. I'm just letting it do its work for a second. And move down to the paint side. See all that shit coming off?
Yeah.
It's like oxidization or whatever. That polish coating. Usually once you get going, like an actual weld will go away. But when you're trying to tack, it can be the most irritating thing. I always like to tack the corners first, so when you're welding, it goes from tack to tack, tack to tack. So you don't have to worry about trying to wrap the whole corner.
You usually weld left to right or right to left when you're TIG weld. Does it matter?
Whatever.
Or up and down?
So since I'm right-handed, I go from right to left.
Right.
Most left-handed people go from left to right.
Oh, I got you.
I gotta get probably. Whoop. That's the last thing we want to do is go down straight. We want to cross the road. You know what the most funniest animal is?
What?
A baboon.
Why?
Their face looks like they're behind. Every time I go to the zoo, that's what I want to see first.
This thing is just profusely leaking transmission fluid. Oh, we put this thing in the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Just kidding. I got transmission fluid down my ears, up my sleeve. How you doing over there?
I'm done. I'm just waiting for a wrench.
Set it.
No, I sat it up here. I'll go ahead and
I'm just waiting on a wrench.
well, I'm not out napping the shop.
Here we go. I can't get this cap off because my hands are covered in 5 gallons of transmission fluid.
Oh, you got a rag?
No. Not a dry one anywhere in sight.
How about this? I'll give you some Harbor Freight rags.
I love the struggle. You ever just be in the middle of a project and you just, everything is just making struggle bus. You ever ride the struggle bus?
I'm riding the short bus, but not the short bus. Here's TW. This crossbus.
10 words.
10 works?
10 words.
Well, I think you're all tightened up.
Connect the water pump.
As much of a bitch it is to get in and out, it still was worth taking it out to do the work.
Oh yeah.
We'll still be fighting it right now. Been good content and people calling us dumbasses,
For sure.
but I'm not really looking to pick fights. At least not today. I'm not a fighter. I couldn't fight my way out of a wet paper sack. I like this one because it has pockets on it. Like a coin purse. You put your coins
does?
right here. You can fold down, fold up.
Oh, there we go.
Like the old school people with a pack of cigarettes
Yeah.
back in the 50s. Like Two Lane Blacktop or American Graffiti. Those movies are good.
You like American Graffiti?
Oh my god, it's one of my favorites. Second one, hate it. First one, great.
I've never even seen the second one.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't even watch it because that's all I've heard. It's stupid. I know it looks like there's a bunch of water on the floor, but it ain't leaking. It's because we spilled water, but
You did good. You did real good.
you did real good.
So far. We still got to pressure test it once it's ready.
I think it's gonna be all right.
I think so too.
I had a crimp come apart down here for the water pumps. I got to rewire it because obviously I didn't get it good enough, just an accident. So now I'm gonna have to test all those, make sure I did them right. But anyways, 911 service call. Mike's radiator repair. That's gonna be your new thing.
Okay. I'll send them here. Let them stack up.
Well, thank you, Mike. I know it's like freaking 3 in the morning. You know, this is your video.
It's 2:38.
Oh, that's not
in the
bad.
morning.
That's not bad. I'm gonna be here another 3 hours. I was supposed to get my brakes done tonight. I got this debacle. Well,
That's it.
thank you, sir.
Oh, you're highly welcome.